I'm Brian Van from SportBikeTrackGear.com, and today we are going to compare helmets in the $400 and over premium price category. We've selected many different brands and models. Not every single one that we offer in this category, but the ones that sell the best and we felt made the most sense. We're going to talk about weight, certification, fit, style, features, benefits, just to help you select your next premium helmet. We're going to open up here with Arai. And the reason for that is simple. Every single helmet Arai makes is over $400. So it makes sense to talk about them all at once. They also share a lot of technology between one another. They share a common design philosophy, common shell shape, and common EPS styles. Arai is old school, right? With a blend of new technology. Every helmet still hand built in Japan, okay, by real craftsmen. There's definitely some value to that. And they stick very firm to the philosophy that a helmet is meant to protect your head. They don't build helmets to make them beautiful. You know, they don't go after the look and the styling first. They start with protection and build everything outward. And they also don't build to a price point. They don't say, we have to have a helmet that sells for under $400, so we'll sell more helmets. They design the helmet around the safety, put the features, the benefits in it, they build it, tally up everything it costs to make it, and there's your retail price, period. And they have stuck to that philosophy for a long time. Shell technology. Each one of these helmets shares the shell technology, and if you'll notice, it's rounded shape. They really believe at the end of the day this clean rounded shape is the safest. It can prevent tumbles. It helps to manage energy loads better. Every one of these shells is hand built by a highly skilled craftsman in Japan. This shell is so strong that I'm 210-ish pounds right now. I can stand on this like this, right? Balance myself, and this shell will not crush. It's that strong. You can very easily stand on it from the top. So high-end shell. EPS. See all the different colors here? Every different point on this EPS manages energy in a different way because they have discovered that it's critical to have multiple densities of EPS in the helmet. Instead of just gluing layers together, they're able to mold it all into one EPS, right? At the end of the day, that is, bar none, the best way to do it. Every one of these helmets shares that same technology. Okay, we'll open this one up with the Arai Vector 2 helmet. This is their entry-level full-face helmet. 3.6 pounds in a size medium on our scale. Snell M2010 certified. Solid colors will be as low as $449. The graphics will top off around $575. Of all the helmets in their full face lineup, this one has the least aggressive ventilation system. Centrally located top vent, the famous Arai brow vents in the shield. Chin vent, exhaust here in the diffuser. Venturi style exhaust venting here. A little bit of move through the neck roll. Double D-ring retention system, removable, washable, replaceable interior that also offers some tunability without replacing parts via some 5mm peel-away layers if you disassemble. Look to the full video review for that. Fit pattern for this helmet and every helmet in here, with the exception of the Signet Q, is going to be, for the most part, an intermediate oval. They vary a little bit, but it's very, very little, right? The Signet Q, however, is a long oval pattern. Next up is going to be the Arai RXQ. 3.55 pounds in a medium on our scale, Snell M2010 certified. $539 for entry-level solids. Graphics will top off around $647. More ventilation. Two vents here on the top, plus the brow vents, the chin vent we showed you. They have diffusers now over the Venturi vent here that is molded into the shell. That helps to make that even more efficient. Got your exhaust back here, molded into the shell there. Extendable chin curtain, emergency release cheek pads, double D ring retention system, removable, washable, replaceable interior. You can tune the fit of this by using optional sized cheek or top pads. Next up is going to be the Signet Q. This one, It's about 3.6 pounds in a size medium. Snell M2010 certified. Your solids will open up around 557. Graphics will top off around 674. This is our long oval fit pattern, okay? This is for those folks that are much longer front to back than they are wide side to side. Noticeably thinner side to side, okay? So this helmet has a very specific fit pattern. Ventilation, a lot like what we're seeing here on the RXQ, basically identical. So it's a well venting helmet. This one offers the pin lock readied shield. It comes with an insert that fits in so you get tremendous fog-free performance included. The customizable interior in this helmet, this is where they really launched this technology, was the Vector 2 and the Signet Q, where you're able to remove the outer cover, peel away layers to tune the fit. See your exhaust vent here, here, in the neck roll, emergency release cheek pads, high-end fabrics, double D-ring retention system, retractable chin curtain to quiet the noise there. Now we're going to come to the Defiant. This is the new one, about 3.6 pounds in a medium, Snell M2010 certified, 557 for the entry-level solids. Graphics will top off around 674. A little more aggressive here in the ventilation and different style vents than what they showed. They kind of build this as maybe a little bit more of a naked upright bike helmet. At the end of the day, I'm going to tell you that these helmets, especially the full face ones, they're going to work well on pretty much any motorcycle. End of the day, there are little nuances that are different, but at the end of the day, if you like the way it looks and you want an Arai and you want this one but you don't have a naked bike, just buy it. You're going to love it. Very aggressive look with this helmet. It's about 3.6 pounds, you know, so the weight for all these is pretty much right there. You can see we've got that sweet chin vent, more aggressive, a diffuser here to help keep the helmet stable. This one also offers that free pin lock inner lens, so you get the great fog-free performance with this. You got the facial contouring system. We're able to dial in some fits with it as well. 2 intake vents here. The chin vent is all new. Brow vents, exhaust vent with a cover, high-end fabrics, emergency release cheek pads, double D-ring retention system, retractable chin curtain. Here's the big dog. This is the one. This is the Arai Corsair V helmet, 3.5 pounds in a medium, Snell M2010 certified. Solids will open up at 719. Top level graphics will go as high as 836. There is an all carbon version that's available. It's like $4,000. So we'll focus on the painted ones. This is the helmet that you see all the racers in. This is an amazing helmet without question. Shares a lot in common with everything else that we showed you, except the ventilation on this is much more extreme. The aerodynamics are tuned to perform at a higher level at high speeds with things like the aero wing on the back of the helmet. You'll see that instead of just a centrally located vent or side vents, it has everything with a huge diffuser. This thing flows air like nobody's business. It makes a little bit of noise, but man, it keeps you cool. Venturi style exhaust, into the neck roll exhaust. Got retractable chin curtain, double D-ring retention system, emergency release cheek pads. The real high-end fabrics are used in this as well. Last but not least is one of the most unique helmets out there. This is the XD4. It's about 3.7 pounds in a medium, Snell certified. Solids will open up around 539. Graphics will top off around 656. This thing can be this adventure touring helmet like you see here, right? With a peak and a shield. It can be a motocross helmet where you retain the peak, remove the shield, use goggles. Or it can be a full face helmet where you're able to remove the peak and have the shield in place. So this, if you're the type of rider, you're riding off-road, you're riding adventure, and you're riding street, and you want one helmet that'll do all and do it all well, the XD4 is for you. Good ventilation here, intakes, exhaust blended into it, huge field of vision. Still have the brow vents built into it, chin vent here, emergency release cheek pads, facial contouring cheek pads, double D-ring retention system, has the pull down chin curtain, Very versatile, very flexible helmet. Okay, now we'll go to the Shoei X12 helmet. About 3.6 pounds in a medium, Snell M2010 certified. Our solids will open up around 613. Graphics will top off around 755. Shoei, their top level helmet, it's always great. I've never ridden in a Shoei that disappointed. Aggressive looks, tons of ventilation. It doesn't move air on quite the level, say the Star or the Corsair V, but it does flow air very well. Very aerodynamically stable, great looks, removable, washable, replaceable. Interior, you can put different size pads in to tune the fit. Emergency release cheek pads, double D-ring retention system. One of the big things for Shoei is it's so good that after I ride with it, I mean, there's not words to describe it because it just does everything good, very good. And the quality of build is amazing. Two new helmets from our friends at AGV. This is the Corsa, 3.3 pounds in a medium. It's got a DOT certification sticker on the back. I've heard some rumblings that it's also ECE, but it's not tagged with it, so I'm not going to say it. Prices open up at $749 for a solid. Graphics go up to around $849-ish. Developed in MotoGP using Valentino Rossi and all of his feedbacks. The research and development behind this thing is incredible. The fit finish is amazing. Centrally located helmet shield lock. It's a lot of technology even in that shield. Very aggressive ventilation. The diffuser on this, obviously it's breakaway design, but this is meant to keep this thing super stable at warp speed. Very unique interior, right? Double D-ring retention system. Comes with a chin curtain. This is it has a lot of tunability built into the interior. You gotta watch the videos on this, the full breakdowns, if you're interested in it, because it is a special helmet without doubt. We'll finish up here with the big dog. This is the Corsa GP, 3.2 pounds. I'm sorry, the Pista GP, 3.2 pounds. Full carbon fiber shell in a medium. DOT stickered. I've heard rumblings it's ECE, but I'm not going to say it because it's got a DOT sticker on it. $13.99. Same as the Corsa at the end of the day, with two differences. Full carbon shell here, and the vents on this are rubber plugs. They're either unplugged and wide open, or plugged and fully shut off. I get emails all the time. Which helmet, Brian, do you think is the best? I mean, I've got probably 50 different helmets. I've ridden in so many different helmets at this point. It's been a privilege. So people want to know, what do you think is the best? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my opinion of the best. And these are my opinions, not necessarily those of my staff, because opinions are for sure unique. Value, right? Money is a big deal, without doubt. And the Bell Star, for me, the price point that it sells at, the performance I've enjoyed with this helmet, ventilation, it's reasonably quiet, everything being equal, I'm going to give this one that coveted top slot, but and a lot of it has to do with the price that it opens up at, okay? If you're shopping and money's not an object, it's not an object, okay? I will promise you one thing. If you don't mind a little bit of noise, and all these vent wells, they make some noise. This one's the noisiest of the bunch. It doesn't disappoint. I mean, it's an Arai, for God's sake. The philosophy behind that company is mind-bending. What they put into their products, amazing. So if that almost $300 swing means nothing to you, you're gonna like this helmet for sure, okay? You want something different, something that you just don't see very often. You want a good top-level MotoGP style product with all the technology and design, but it needs to be different to make you happy. Buy the Shark. You're going to dig it. I've loved riding in it, and the cool part is you just don't see that many riders with it, so it feels maybe a little bit more exclusive. No drama. Incredible quality with this, you know, and it's like I said, I'm almost speechless when I take it off. I don't feel like I want to rant and rave about it, but I don't have anything to say negative about it. I put it on and the thing almost just disappears. I just ride around, I enjoy the ride, everything works great, and the quality of these things is incredible. If you're that type of person, you just, no drama, you just want, boom, just right, you like the graphics, you're going to love this helmet. You're probably asking yourself right now, how come I'm saying nothing about the Pista or the Corsa? I don't have one. I haven't ridden in it. I think when we're asking people to spend this kind of money, even though the technology in those helmets really impresses me, so on and so forth, I don't have the kind of time in it to where I'm going to sit up here and go, that's the one I'm picking, because that's not the way to do it. These are my thoughts. Hopefully they help you choose your next premium helmet. I'm Brian Van, sportbiketrackgear.com.